It seems like you're feeling a lot of internal conflict and deep emotion right now. And this is a powerful place to be. Because it's in these moments where you feel your lowest that transformation is possible. Let's shift the way you see things, the way you understand your journey. What if the belief that you made a deal with the devil isn't the full truth at all? What if it was simply a way to explain the hardships you've been through, but not the essence of who you truly are? Is it possible the so-called deal is part of a larger story, one where you can learn to love yourself more deeply, forgive others, and truly understand your own worth? You see, every challenge you faced, it wasn't a sentence to suffering, but a door to discovering the most compassionate part of yourself. Each moment you felt like you sold out, you're actually discovering how to step into your true power. What if you were never really sold out, but always had the ability to choose love, to choose forgiveness? And as you reflect on your past, isn't it clear that everything you experienced, every bit of bullying and harassment, has given you the tools to become even more compassionate towards others? What if the judgment, the condemnation, the bullying you experienced wasn't about your worth, but about the lessons it gave you, how to turn pain into love and service? Now the question becomes, how do you let go of the belief that you're stuck in the past? What if you weren't trapped at all? What if all those feelings of being trapped were simply the results of believing you'd no other choice? But in reality, the options, the opportunities, and the freedom was always there. What if now is the time to step into reality, where you release all those old rules and beliefs, the ones served you but no longer do? Imagine for a moment every belief you held about yourself that limited you, every rule you thought you needed to follow, every pattern you thought that you had to stick to, is now dissolving. What's it feel like to be free of those rules? What new possibilities open up when you realize you're no longer confined by the beliefs that you adopted in those moments of stress or fear? And as you let go of those limiting beliefs, you open up to a world of choice, freedom, and personal power. What would it feel like to know that you have the ability to make a new choice in every moment? The freedom to choose compassion instead of judgment, love instead of fear, and self-acceptance instead of shame. What new world are you creating for yourself now? Now take a moment to consider this. Every rule and limiting belief you ever held on to, it was designed to protect you, to keep you safe. But it also caused you to suppress your emotions, disconnect from others, and even hide your truth. But imagine right now letting go of that need to control everything. What if it's possible to release the fear of rejection and allow yourself to speak your truth freely, without holding back, without worrying about judgment? People remember the energy you bring, not just the words you say. So what if instead of worrying about being rejected or laughed at, you focus on making people feel good, feel heard, feel loved, feel seen? What if every interaction was an opportunity to lift others up, to create a ripple of compassion and healing? Every time you let go of fear and judgment, you create a shift in your own energy. And in that moment, you become a beacon of peace, of hope, of love. What would it be like to know that by simply being yourself, you inspire others to do the same? And as you continue to grow in compassion for others, you're also growing in compassion for yourself. What if it's time to stop carrying the burden of past punishment for things that happened in the past? Isn't it possible that the pain you carried for so long has been teaching you the most profound lesson of all? That true peace comes from within, from the acceptance and love that you give yourself. You're not defined by what you've gone through, nor are you bound by the choices you made in the moments of pain. What if instead you're defined by your ability to transform, to heal, and to share that healing with others? And as you begin to release the burden of guilt and shame, you step into a new version of yourself, one that's free, powerful, compassionate, and grounded in love. The future you create is filled with possibility, peace, and a deep sense of connection. So now I invite you to think about your future with excitement, to feel the energy shifting as you step forward into a life where you choose to love yourself, where you choose to forgive, where you choose to speak your truth, and in doing so, you release all the limits that have held you back. This is your moment to step into the full power of who you really are, someone who's not defined by past choices, but by their capacity to love, forgive, and create. What will you do with this power now?